trust me to release some F1 2020 videos pretty much on the eve of F1 2021's release, because I've been very lazy over the last year or so. Also, I've got a job, which has kept me very, very busy. Anyway, we are in Austria. We arrived into the lobby during qualifying, which means we weren't able to set our lap. So we are starting right at the back. There's even a gap to put us even further back than it looks initially. So we're in P10 out of 10. Someone has already jump-started. Two other people haven't started at all, so it's been a mixed bag in terms of starts. We're just going to try to avoid a catastrophe going into turn 1 here. We could get up the inside, but someone with the default livery has lost their rear end coming out of turn 1. We've been forced to brake. But despite that, because two people didn't get off the line, we are in P8 instead of P10, so that's nice. It is a positive start no matter how you spin it, and someone else has gone off to the right hand side there, so that's P7, and we've got a better run than this green and blue car on our left, so that's P6. So coming down towards turn 4 now, and we have gained, what, 4 places in the first few corners, so that's a very positive start, you can only say. And we're going to see how much further up the grid we can get as the race goes on. It's a 5-lap race, which means we've still got plenty of time to make any progress that we do want to make, but we've lost the back end coming out of that corner, lost all our momentum, and the green and blue car is going to sail back up our insides, and he may as well be sailing, because look at this weather. It is absolutely horrendous out there with the conditions, but he's gone a bit wide. We've got a decent run, but it's not going to be enough. You'd have to be an absolute madman to go for a move up the inside of turn 1 here, so we're just going to bide our time. As I said, we've got plenty of time left yet, and he gets a poor exit, so we're past him. The guy in front of us is weaving all over the place. His exit was even worse, so that's 2 places we've gained on this one straight, except it's not a straight because technically it includes turn 2, but close enough. We hold the inside line through turn 3, and that is position 4, and it's great, but unfortunately P3 is 2.5 seconds up the road, so we're gonna have to drive for our lives if we want to catch up with him really quickly. Bear with me a sec. Just had to do a quick swallow because frankly some saliva was starting to come out of my mouth. It was quite disgusting, and I didn't want that all over the pop shield of my mic. But here we go then. We've already gained... No, we haven't. I thought we gained. We haven't. We've gained 0.3 of a second. But that's still a gain. We've gone purple through Sector 2, so that's a positive sign as my A button does its double up thing and makes me go from Gear 6 to Gear 8 in one go, but we've sorted that out. In fact, we sorted it out ages ago. It took me so long to commentate on that bit that it happened there. So right in the lead does a 1:14.9. We obliterate that with a 1:13.8. We've gone 1.1 seconds faster. We are not only the fastest car on track right now, it is by quite some distance. So with 3 laps to go, it looks like we are on for a great result here. And we are catching up to the leaders, and we are right on the back within 1 lap. We've got... Oh, and he's lost his rear end. We've been forced to stop for the 2nd time on the exit of a corner this race because of people losing their back ends, and we're just trying to avoid damage. That's why we're not just ploughing into them. We are trying to keep our front wing intact. Crucial during a race like this. He runs wide, and he's left the door open as a result, and that is us up into the podium positions. We've got the line for this corner, and we maintain the position, and up next is P2, and we don't even have to worry about P2 because he was one of the guys who jump-started at the start. He might be the only guy. I can't remember if 1 or 2 guys jump-started, but he was definitely someone who jump-started, so as a result, he pulls into the pits. It's P2 for us, and with 2 laps to go, there is a 4-second gap to reel in the leader, and if we manage to do it, that is a last to first challenge in Austria, in the rain, done and dusted. I mean, last was only 10th place, not 20th, but even so, it would that's still a gain of 9 positions. You know, you can't knock that as an effort, and well, within 1 sector, we've gained on him by about a second. Wow, this is a slow lobby. No disrespect to anyone else that I'm racing with, but come on, get your act together. I am gaining a second on you in a sector. That's pretty horrific pace you've got there. So, yeah, this is just a lap where we're just trying to catch up, trying to set the fastest lap of the race. It's the only lap where, really, we're going to have pretty much completely clean air as we come round Sector 2. We've gone purple to the first sector. Are we going to go purple to the second? Yes, we are. And the guy in front of us, oh, he's going to start quaking in his tyres very, very soon if we keep catching up with him at this pace. Just the final sector to navigate. Lots of time to be gained or lost. We've actually gone slightly wide, but we'll take it. That's our only warning so far this race. We've gained even more time in that final sector. It's a 1:12.4. We've gone from 4 seconds back to 1 second back in the space of a lap. And he's gone wide at the start of this one. And look at the run we've got. Look at the run. We're not going to get him, I don't think, at the end of this straight. But we are catching second by second. It's another purple first sector. That is the end of the first sector there. And he's got another default livery. And we've got a great run on him here. Rich and overtake. We're going to pull to the outside as he goes to the inside. We've had to lift off a little bit. He goes back outside, so we're going to take the space up the inside. That's the overtake done. And we're going to use a bit of Rich and overtake just to ensure that we get the better exit out of the two cars. We've done that, and provided that we avoid disaster in the final sector of the lap, we are going to win the Austrian Grand Prix from last place, having not even got a qualifying lap in to even practice, let alone actually qualify. We haven't even... This is our first race of the day, and it's gonna... Well, I think I might make it the last race of the day, because what a race. P10 to P1, we weave over the line in celebration, and that is a fantastic race victory. So, we're gearing up for F1 2021. I have no idea really if I'm going to get it. As you've seen over the past few months, I've barely been uploading on it, frankly, because I've barely been on it. And I don't really want to waste 50 quid on a game I'm barely going to play. There's nothing really against Codemasters who make the game. I get Driver of the Day, of course I do. It's a great game, I just don't play it much. I've been on an Assassin's Creed hype in particular over the last sort of 6 months or so. Started playing the Assassin's Creed series at the end of last year, and I've just been racing through them. And I haven't really been on F1 as a result, but we came back to it, and we had a great race, and I do have some more footage that I want to upload whilst this game is still in date. So if you want to see those races coming up, please hit like and subscribe, because it all helps out the channel. I'm not a consistent uploader, but you know, it's a bit of fun. It's all a bit of fun. We are ranked gold, and we're getting close to an A safety rating. That's fantastic. Yeah, there you go. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please do take care. Still unsafe out there. Please get a vaccine if you're offered it. And, yeah, stay safe. Take care. Goodbye, everyone.